10 seconds to go. All bows heading towards the line. We had one boat over early at the pin in the last race. I don't think we're going to see that now. Plenty of room, plenty of time. Here's the gun. Sails in, bows up. We're off. Race number 9 of the Rolex New York Yacht Club Invitational Cup. How about that? Well, that took them right back into. Now they're basically with the rest of the bunch, fighting it out for a lane of clear air. Here we are on board with the other leader of the regatta, who's been dominant so far, San Diego. Second row, is it?
Not too dominant there, Andy.
No.
But they're living, they're staying there.
Chafee Emery, who's been a long-time member on the senior committees at the New York Yacht Club, Melissa Fisher.
Yeah, that's Japan Sailing Federation.
For those new to sailing,
There.
some of the trickiest moments coming into this windward mark, just getting that ley line right, because if it doesn't go right, you don't lay the mark, you hit the mark, which you're not allowed to do, then you have to do penalty turns.
Or you miss it.
On board with the Royal Swedish Yacht Club. Let's stay with them as they hoist around the top mark. It looks like they've got someone to leeward of them.
You can let yourself get down after a time like that, but good teams find a way to combat. And by the way, Terry McLaughlin and his Canadian team here, they just could have been launched on that start, had a little bit of a tough break, had to kind of fall in line with the group. They didn't lose their composure, and here they are still winning the race. So this is a nice example of kind of keeping it together when the chips are down.
Down on the lawn at the New York Yacht Club after racing, the crowd has a much more colourful hue. Gender, age, and all sorts, and I think it's great. It's great for everybody.
Here it looks like, where's the halyard?
Yeah.
There we go.
That was Royal Sydney. Just held off the group behind them. Here we go, on board. Your leader.
You guys have been doing this too long.
Seriously.
Wow, Royal Sydney, they were in 4th at the top mark. Awesome. They just squeaked into 2nd. Will they get it?
Is it them?
Yeah, that's Royal Sydney Yacht Squad. Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, so San Diego won't be happy with that, but the Aussies will. What a beautiful come from behind.
Yeah. To keep the gap.
That was
down to 1 point between the top 2 teams.
That was an Australian high five you just saw right there.
And look at that behind. Southern Yacht Club, Yacht Club Costa Smeralda, Royal Cork Yacht Club, Royal Thames Yacht Club. All now bows are down. Sails are in. 5 seconds to go to the start. It is go time. Race 10. Here we go. Second attempt. One boat coming in at the pin end. Andy, looks like they're going to make it. That's Royal Canadian. Bang! We are off in race number 10.
Royal Canadian Yacht Club are going to be the benchmark because they're the ones that have gone fastest and hardest to the left-hand side.
Pretty much Terry McLaughlin's MO in almost every race. And we're on board. There's Southern Yacht Club. Beautiful drop. They've overtaken the lead. Wind goes to, it's just exciting to see the drama unfold. Look at that trouble, though, for the leader, Andy. San Diego Yacht Club Spinnaker is luffing. It's collapsing. Southern Yacht Club and another boat also coming from behind. What has happened?
They're just not quite laying. It's very tight in on the ley line here, but pin end mark.
Oh, look at Southern Yacht Club Spinnaker's just split completely in half. Whoa. Meanwhile, what will happen to San Diego Yacht Club? Hold that Spinnaker together. If there's one more race, I think Southern just gets second. San Diego wins it. My goodness. There is Southern and San Diego, the 2 port tackers in the background. Yacht Club Italiano has tacked. Is it a port starboard, or will the 2 port boats get across?
Brilliant perspective here. Let's stick on board with Royal Sydney Yacht Squadron as they squeeze up to the windward mark. Yeah, that is a good question. Let's get it up on the track and have a quick look at where.
They're somewhere in the middle of the pack, Andy. Second row, and this is what we always see from Tyler Sinks. He doesn't win these starts. He usually gets himself in the top, somewhere between the top 5, top 10, and then just slowly starts picking away boat after boat. I wouldn't be surprised they have him in 10th right now if he doesn't take care of at least a third of that by the top mark.
Yeah.
Royal Sydney.
Yeah, very good. Excellent sailing. Oh my word, the relief is palpable. We've had so many exciting races, and the last couple of legs of that, was just tension.
Absolutely, Andy. It's been a spectacular week of trials and tribulations, twists and turns, and ultimately triumph for the Royal Sydney Yacht Squadron here in Newport, Rhode Island for this 6th edition of the 2019 Rolex New York Yacht Club Invitational Cup. Thanks to New York Yacht Club, thanks to title sponsor Rolex, thanks to Helly Hansen North Sails and Team One Newport, and thanks to all of you for watching this edition of the Invitational Cup. For our entire production crew and Andy Green, I'm Tucker Thompson here from Newport, Rhode Island. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage, and we look forward to seeing you right back here in 2 years' time for the next Invitational Cup put on by the New York Yacht Club.